and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana. Let's continue the story because, as you know, only one boss remains, the Lord. And how are we going to deal with his key and him in general? I literally have no clue. So, let's just continue. Like, our swordsman, none, and like, everyone probably is going to help us somehow. But we are basically out of time. Like, we have like one day and there is still Lord Key. So I don't know. I don't know what we can like realistically do actually at this point. And that's everything. Appalling, is it not? Morgana. If you hate me for what I did to her, you can take the sword and kill me with it. Wow. Okay. And you can have my key. I won't put up a fight. You have the right to exact punishment on me. Killing you would accomplish nothing. So I have wrong audio probably, and you can't hear anything. Let me just like increase it a little bit. Should be better, hopefully. That's neither my place to forgive nor punish you. As much as it would make me feel better, doing so would serve no meaningful purpose. I would like you to give me a little time though. 1 second. Still too silent. Now. I need time to cool down enough that I can talk to you with a clear head. Also, god damn it, why I keep forgetting this? Of course. Okay, now. Sorry for the sudden changes on the video and stuff. Prepared as always. You know me. So, you are still willing to speak with me? I gave you my word. I told you I would help figure out what path you should take. You are an honorable man. I will not force your hand if you don't want to do this. You can tell me to leave, and I will walk right out the door. More than anger or hatred, I'm simply deeply pained. Maybe things would have turned out better if I were as sympathetic a man as you. People are supposed to be able to feel happy or sad for each other. I can though, which must make me a beast. When you first met Morgana, you felt a desire to rescue her from the slave traders, did you not? You thought of someone other than yourself. I never saw that desire through though. My first far overpowered anything I may have wanted to do for her. And the next time we met, I sold her to the Lord. Yeah, pretty much. As I said before, there is no room for interpretation in the things I have done. Whatever I might have wanted to do at one point, it's all meaningless now. Regardless, anything I do for someone else is ultimately my own benefit, because it's what I need. No matter how selfish your motivations may ultimately be, please let me believe some part of you does genuinely want to help her. Yeah. Alright. I know I will sound like a hypocrite for saying this, but sitting back and waiting for her to die is not what I want. When I cut off her arm, I didn't feel any of the thrill or euphoria that I usually do when I take my sword also to someone. Okay, that says that you actually have like different thoughts on her than everyone else. I can say whatever that means, I had conscience, but for a moment, or I just wasn't myself at the moment, at the time. If you can save her though, please do. I can't do anything. If I try, I will only make things worse. I cannot do everything on my own either. Give me your word that you will atone to Morgana for your actions. I doubt making reparations will clear me of my crimes. If that's what you want me to do, this is what I will do. Can I ask you something? What is it? Tell me more about my next life. Ooh. Are we going to give him a name? Are we going to mention his name? I want to know what kind of man I am. I want to know every mistake I make, all the details. I warn you, it's a tale far more barbaric than anything you can imagine. Do you still want to hear it? I do. And I have little doubt that I will believe it. If you're worried I might react the way I did earlier, I will lay down my sword. You can tie me up too if you want. That won't be necessary. I'm going to trust you. I will tell you the whole, hopelessly tragic truth. Everything I saw, with no embellishments. Please do. Okay? Wonder if he will, like, take on the name of Yukimasa, actually. And so I told him the tale I witnessed beyond the second door. That he lost his memory in the shipwreck, that he was treated like a beast by the people in the land where he washed up, that he massacred countless people, and that he took the life of his lover, who had come in search for him, never wavering in her belief that he was still alive. I told him about the white-haired girl. I told him about the things he made Giselle do. I didn't hide anything. As I spoke, he would occasionally grimace, and his eyes would go wide for the moment, but not once did he interrupt me. He sat there in silence until I finished. Wow, that's really unexpected from him, that he's been so calm during this situation. You weren't kidding. That was far worse than I had imagined. It's the truth though. You became the target of Morgana's loathing, and you are led back to this mansion. This is what lies in your future. As difficult as it may be to comprehend, that person is you. The man who does all those things hundreds of years from now is you. I really am the beast. A horrendously precarious creature. As I interpret it, when you lost your memory, you also lost everything you used to suppress your nature. You lost the foundation you had built, and as a result, you are no longer able to maintain that balance. That's a good point, actually. But he's been like terrible person even before. Like, we remember like how he tortured the guy on the ship, right? To make a confession and stuff. And actually he did the wrong on the ship. I forgot what the exact situation was. Like, he stole something or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, he's been terrible before, but he could like hide his nature, basically. Like balance humanity and the beast. I don't know if that's actually a good thing or not, because basically you have like a murderer running around and you have no idea. Maybe just becoming a beast is like better for society, basically. I don't know. Like in the long term, like we would like get rid of him in short time, basically, if he's just the beast, instead of like hiding his like inner beast, right? I don't know, like Yukimasa is like extremely difficult case. I don't know. Would that mean that what I am now is comparatively speaking human? No, I'm no different now. I have no more control over myself when I'm killing people than the man you described. You've seen me to do reprehensible things. And in spite of that, you were never condensing or insulting, never acted disgusted or afraid of me. Or angels, Are all angels as compassionate as you? I'm not an angel. I was simply biting my tongue. Are you afraid of me then? I'm not afraid of you, no. What are you then? I don't understand. I'm of the belief that now is not the appropriate time for me to allow my personal feelings to influence my actions. My task is to save Morgana. If I'm to be honest with you for a moment, I despise the man you are in the future, but I'm also equally frustrated myself. Yeah, you also had a lot of stuff going on around. You're right, the things you did were inexcusable. You murdered innocents, you killed the woman who came searching for you. But on the personal level, what angers me the most is that you put blood on the hands of the woman I love. Wow. I know very well that to you it's something you haven't done yet, but it was still your soul. It tears me apart inside that I couldn't return in time to stop it. You would be hard-pressed to find anyone who wouldn't be angry to know someone they care about had received that kind of treatment. I suppose. If that's how you feel though, aren't you interested in taking revenge on me? As I mentioned before, there are times when allowing your emotions to take the reins is the wrong course of action. This is one of those times. Seeking vengeance is the wrong thing for me to do right now. If I can eliminate Morgana hatred, the three of your souls will be set free as well. So you are going to save me too? Yeah, I was talking about this like the whole time. Didn't you listen? Yes, I am. I don't consider myself worthy of redemption, especially not after hearing about the things I will do. I am beast through and through, a twisted psychopathic monster. You were conflicted though. You struggled against the creature that dwelled inside you. It's true that you found perverted joy in violence and murder, but you also felt kindness, which caused a part of you to seek peace. That's true. You wanted to be a human there, and treated as one. And the same can be said of you in this time as well. If you actually were nothing but a beast, or rather nothing more but a man that derived pleasure in killing, maybe then I could have truly relieved you. Then you would be irredeemable, no matter what had turned you into that. No matter how much pain and suffering had driven you to that point. But your instability, your constantly shifting desires, your mental frailty... Yeah, like if you think about this, like his mentality is really frail. Like you might think that Yukimasa is like strong-willed, basically, right? Like you have like this conviction of the murder, basically. But he's like extremely unstable, so he is frail, yeah. Like at one point he just wants to murder everyone, and then at second like minute he's just regretting everything. But at the same time he feels like that was cool. But other part of him is like, what have I done? All appear to me as the very human traits. Tell me, how should I live my life from here on? What is it you want most? The easiest road for me would be the one I walk now, to continue being a killer. No fighting my desires, no resisting what's inside me. That will be my salvation, to abandon my humanity entirely. I don't know what I should do, what I'm supposed to do. Am I completely lost about everything? I would like to believe that your desire to live in peace is sincere, and that's what I want for you too. It will be the more trying path, yes, because you will have to fight against your nature to stay on it. But we live in the human world, and you also have Pauline, who wants the same thing, extending her hands to you, inviting you to join her. So I encourage you to suppress your urges. Your life will not be easy but I implore you to take the rocky road, for your own sake and for hers. Even if it means my entire life is built on the foundation of lies, Before today, I believed it was wrong not to be true to oneself. But as I listened to you tell your story, I came to realize that maybe there are exceptions. Huh. Yeah. Like, we had to find ourselves and accept ourselves, and in Yukimasa, it seems like it's going to be other way around. You have to deny himself, basically. His nature. Some things you can and possibly should keep locked inside you, where they can't hurt anyone else. However, I also think you have a tendency to try and act too perfect around her, both in this life and the next too. You cover up so much of yourself, you become an entirely different person. You can be your conflicted, imperfect self around her. The man you're right now, lost and trying to find his way. I have little doubt she will accept that man. What you need most is restraint. I see. So tell me, do you think my future can be changed? Difficult question. I don't know for certain, so all I can do is speculate. But as you share the same soul, I expect any changes you make now will be reflected in your future incarnation. I have my work cut out for me then. Pauline, she believed in me. She put her faith in the beast and went out in search of him. I cannot allow myself to be kind of monster that would murder a woman like her. Yeah, I have to change. I will change the future. You can do it. When my life here comes to an end, I vow to make my next one better. Thank you for listening to me, and for giving me guidance. I can't say I'm particularly suited for the job. Knowing that my words are going to influence the direction of another's life is an unimaginable amount of pressure. Yeah, I mean, you've been tasked basically with saving 4 lives. Because you are saving Morgana, Mel, Yukimasa, and Jacopo. Like, holy Jesus. No wonder you feel pressure. I don't know. I'd say you pulled it off well enough. If you ever decide to quit being an angel, you would make a damn convincing missionary. I have no interest in being missionary. And as I've told you, I'm not an angel. That's too bad. I would join the Church of Michelle. Wow. Don't look at me like that, I'm just kidding. Now, can I get angry at you? Okay. As I've been telling you, I'm an ordinary man. I'm not special in any way, like you seems to think I am. You are not ordinary. You're different, but not in the same way I am. I wouldn't ask any normal man to show me how to lead my life. I see. Although, what passes for normal differs from person to person, I suppose. Just as I don't think you're normal, I'm sure there are people out there who do. Perhaps. Or maybe you're just able to see my desire to be normal. Well, that's everything I have to tell you. You are going to want to talk to the Lord next, I assume. That's right. I'm going to convince him to hand over his key, and then I'm going to set Morgana free. I doubt you'll have much luck convincing him or of anything, but I will help in any way I can. I don't remember what the shadow of Jacopo did in the previous episodes. I literally don't remember. There must be a clue in that scene, but I don't remember what he did. I think he gave the key without much of the fight, to be honest. Right? I think like... Yeah, even Yukimasa made that actually... I don't remember. I think like Jacopo went easier than I thought in the shadow when we met shadows, but I don't remember exactly. I think like actually Jacopo wasn't that bad, but I don't know why. I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, we'll see. I appreciate it. I'll get him to come to supper tonight. You be there too. Okay, I'll be there. If I could ask you one favor though, could you try to arrange that for as late as possible? That should be doable, but why? There's someone else I need to speak with first. Alright, okay, so we're going to speak with the girl from like her door. What's her name here? Maria? I think? Eva? Sorry, I forgot again. I'll do it again. Thank you. See you this evening then. Okay. Did it lead him to the correct path? Will he actually find redemption at the end of it? No, he made the right decision. And if he doesn't in this life, there's enough of a chance that he will in his next. One left and that's it. I'm almost there, Giselle. I've almost made it to Morgana. I've come this far. All that's left is to speak with the Lord. Yeah. Stay focused, Michelle. The pieces I have still don't fit together yet. As Morgana told it, the Lord was the cruel man from the moment she first saw him. And he was much different in the swordsman's telling of the events either. Yep, pretty much. And he died alone and sad. Are those portrayals the full picture of what kind of man he is? Will adding his perspective do anything but amplify Morgana hatred? And if he really is exactly the man he's been made out to be, then how do you explain his internal struggles from the third door? Did his core personality change with the times? Everyone else I've met been fundamentally the same through, yeah. So, are you the exception? Jacopo? Yeah. Morgana found joy in her life during her 3 years at the brothel. She wept about not being given the opportunity to thank them. So maybe Maria's more likely to be able to assuage Morgana's animosity. Okay, Maria, yeah, that's her name. I will then have to hear what she has to say. Oh, what is happening? Oh, again, the weird stuff is happening. I can barely move my right arm. Oh, okay, that was just like artifacts from feeling pain, I guess. I can't feel my fingers at all. It burns. I managed this long, but damn if it doesn't hurt. Oh. He lost consciousness. Okay, we're going to dream sequence, I guess. Oh, Morgana perspective. We have blood in the like stuff. Okay. Why must you hand out miracles for nothing? Okay. I know that voice. I'm looking up at someone. Okay. A woman. She's draped in the black fog, and I can't make out many details. Where are we? But even through the darkness, I will know immediately who she is. Let me just put my camera on the side here. Okay. She's mother. Oh. Okay. No, she's not my mother. She's... Whose mother? Morgana's? Why would you even ask such a question, mother? Whose perspective is that? Is this Morgana perspective? Are we speaking with like actually our mother? Like Morgana's? Wait, this is... Wait, so this is backstory from... Wait. Why must you hand out miracles for nothing? It is! Wow! We have perspective of Morgana when she was like little. When she was born and like she was like giving blood for like just like anyone. And the mother being greedy. And ultimately she basically sold her. Oh wow! We have this perspective. I did not expect to have this. You're barely holding on as it is, my dear. It's not wrong to expect a little remuneration for our services. No, mother, it is wrong. Miracles are not to be bartered for. God, the Father does not charge for his miracles. So why should we, when I'm only borrowing his power? Yeah, it is. So, I have a feeling like the soundtrack is still too silent. I don't know why. Listen to me, Morgana. Every time you give someone a blessing, you're hurting yourself. If not for the miracle itself, you still deserve some degree of compensation for the pain. I know you are concerned for me, mother, and I appreciate it very much. Nope, she's just concerned for money. But I'm happy with the way things are. I'm happy to be able to help others with my Heavenly Father's power. Power you won't have much longer, my dear, if we can't afford to keep ourselves fed. I'm a saint, aren't I? Yes, you are, my sweet little saint. God will not forsake his saint. No matter how difficult it may get, he will always provide me a way to continue doing his work. And you are the mother of that saint, aren't you? Yes, that's right. I conceived you unattainted by the hands of man. Then you must respect his will as well, mother. It must be our highest priority. You are right. I was wrong, my dear saint. What a betrayal after this, holy Jesus. Mother? Mother? You agreed with me. You said I was right. So why are you taking money from that man? Mother? Mother looks over as a strange man shoved me into a carriage. The look in her eyes sends a chill down my spine. I see her lips moving. She doesn't actually say the words out loud, but I can make every individual syllable. Because you're worthless to me. Jesus. Maybe we should actually go back in time and try to do something about Mother. And now she's with the Lord. Yep. Okay. So this is less of the backstory from her home village as the more of the backstory of being like in the place with the Lord, actually, which we had already, but now it's like we are in Morgana's skin, basically. It's not like she's just telling us her story. Welcome, daughter of God. You'll be performing miracles for me now. And if you cooperate, I can guarantee you will live more than comfortably. Miracles are not something to be performed for one single person's benefit. What? Miracles are not magic or parlor tricks. They're precious gifts granted to me by my Father in heaven. Using his power for personal gratification is a grave sin. I will do no such thing. Yeah, and you don't really have to say, you don't really have a saying in this situation, it seems. Yep, you remember. The Lord will just take what he wants. I entreat you to think long and hard about your actions. Yeah, he don't give a fuck about sin. Do away with such a selfish desires and dedicate yourself to helping the people. The power you have been given was bestowed upon you by the hand of God. It is not your power. He is merely allowing you to make use of it for the short time. Pride is a sin. Please consider how you conduct yourself. You are ignorant innocent child, aren't you? I bought you. You are my property. You have no right to an opinion. That's not my opinion. This is the way of the world as God. Silence. You are not here to talk. You are here to perform miracles for me and my guests. As I have already told you, I will do no such thing. Yeah, that's why you will become tied up and just cut all over the places. What you will or will not do is my decision, not yours. The Lord says with a sickening laugh, then grabs me by the hair and knocks me on the floor. I beg him to stop, but he isn't listening to the word I say. Wow, and now we have the perspective of actually being on the events. Cheers! A saint's blood and good fortune to all. I stare vaguely at the crowd gathered for the Lord's blood feast. He's more of the beast than Yukimasa, holy Jesus. He's like a vampire. Every time he has guests, he throws another party, and every time he slices another part of my arms or legs open. It isn't long before they are an unsightly web of crisscrossing scars. Yeah, that suck. Jesus. What a torture. The Lord sometimes has trouble deciding where to cut, but not out of any sense of sympathy for me. He simply thinks drawing blood from the untouched area of my body will make it more effective. The Lord strips me bare. Perhaps I will use your stomach today, Saint. I should be able to get some nice pure blood from there. Stop this. Can you not comprehend that what you are doing is an affront to the Lord? I'm free to do what I wish with my property. Saint or not, you are no different from any of my slaves. The Lord is greatly displeased with your actions. Yeah, Jacopo is not giving a fuck about that. Then use your miracle powers to deliver divine punishment on me. Go on. You can do that, can't you? Your soul will be punished. You may not see effects now, but you will pay for your sins one day. Oh! We can use it! We can use it with our discussion with Jacopo. Because this is something that only Morgana told him. So if we know this conversation, then we can convince him that we know about what is going to actually happen. I wonder if, like... We really don't know anything about the Lord, actually, here. Because Jacopo, he seemed to, like, in the beginning, like, love the white-haired girl. Then he just became, like, jealous and, like... God damn it, like, Jacopo. I don't want to go over this again. But, like... Maybe he is actually afraid of, like, being alone. And he knows that nobody will be with him, so he basically forcefully takes everything he wants. And that ultimately led him to die alone. Either way. I don't know, maybe he's actually afraid of being alone? Like deep down? I don't know. Ha, you are not as threatening as you think, you are buck naked girl. Don't give me that look, girl. I have no interest in taking that from you. You'll be lucky to find anyone willing to lay with the girl covered in disgusting scars. All I can do is wait and endure day after day of torture and shame, of the Lord searching for the new places to stick his knife. My entire body except for my face is covered in reddish black wounds. Someone, anyone help me. Get me out of here. Please, someone. O Father who art in heaven, I pray for you to lead me unto deliverance. Father, your trials, they're much too great. Yeah, you remember, she thought that it's all the trial. Okay. And I think around that time, the like revolution happened, right? The slaves attacked and stuff, and she got to escape. If I'm correct. Morgana? Oh, right. My camera, wrong side. Again. Maybe I should not move it from this place. That was much clearer than the first time I saw it, yep. Much clearer, and exactly from like her perspective. Everything she felt, her struggling, her sincerity, her pain, and her voice. It was almost as I was the one going through it all. Yeah. The Lord, I can understand why Morgana would bear such a powerful grudge against him. Considering everything he did to her. Why would he do that though? Exactly. Is it just a greed? Or is there something else? I truly cannot tell. I would say it's just a greed and he's just like a piece of shit. But... there must be something, right? Is there some reason, some explanation for his actions? I'm effortfully exhausted, like I've just spent the last several months with my blood drained again and again. My limbs feel like they have boulders tied to them. Just trying to get to my feet makes me dizzy. So cold. I mean, you had your like arm almost cut off, so I would assume that you lost a lot of blood. She's probably waiting for me by now. I should get going. I have to do this. Move, damn it. Fighting against my body's attempts to succumb to gravity with every step through sheer force of will. I make my way to the courtyard. Okay. Yeah, we said we are going to meet at the like in the courtyard, basically, like next night, right? Something like that. Oh, there you are. Thank God you came. Sneaking into church grounds is a bit unnerving, so if you... yeah, are you alright? Look like you just came back from the dead. I mean, kinda. I'm fine. Thank you for coming. Now to continue our conversation from yesterday. Whoa, slow down. What do you think? Who do you think you're convincing? You look about as fine as the fucking corpse. If you're not feeling well, we can always do this some other time. And wow, what happens to your hand? It's a minor injury. It's just a scratch. just a flesh wound. Nothing of any significance. Seriously? Who do you think you're convincing, man? I can get around just fine without a few fingers. You gotta take yourself into consideration too. You can only run on raw determination for so long. Unimaginable how it makes me feel for a second. Asking to talk and show up like that. If you wanna get anything done, you've gotta take care of yourself first. Head on back to your room and rest. Let's do this other day, okay? When you're feeling... I don't have that kind of time. Not tomorrow. That's my deadline. I'll take care of everything before then. I know damn well what condition I am in. But that doesn't change what I need to do. If I don't, I can save Morgana. I can get Giselle back. That makes it all more important you get your rest. And when do you suggest I do that exactly? Honestly, I don't get why you're in such a damn tizzy. Get a hold of yourself, man. I'm plenty calm. It sure doesn't look it. You're already pushing yourself to the edge. I don't want to be responsible for giving you that last nudge. So quit bickering with me, get your ass back and get some rest. You don't understand the gravity of the situation. None of you do. You don't grasp how great an effect stopping what happens tomorrow will have. I have to keep moving, even if it means crawling through the dirt. If I don't, not only will I fail to make things better, Morgana's almost certainly got even worse fates in store for all of you, as long as her curse lives on. I'm the only one who knows what awaits. So, that makes you what, a prophet or something then? Not exactly, no. But in terms of this time period, that would be the most apt description. Do not believe me? Well, you know, that is asking a lot, yeah. Like, this conversation is going over and over and over. It's exactly pretty much the same with everyone. Like, we have to like convince all of them of the same thing. That's fine, you don't have to. But at the very least, I want you to believe. I genuinely believe something terrible is going to happen tomorrow if I don't do something. Did I click twice? No. That I think I don't have time to waste. All I need you to tell me is to tell me what you know. Could you do that for me? Assuming you actually are a prophet or whatever. Why don't you just, you know, get the hell out of the town? Say, fuck it, it's too much and vanish into the night. No one's gonna blame you if you do. Hell, is anyone even gonna notice you did anything if you do succeed? I'm not in this for attention or prize. I cannot sit idly by knowing what I know. Seeing that has happened and what will. Knowing what Morgana went through and what she felt. I can't abandon her, not anymore. I can't let my knowledge go to waste. While it is true that the mansion will continue to be wrapping in the darkness in so long as Morgana curse remain in effect, and nothing can be put to rest until I do something about that. That's not my sole motivation anymore. I sincerely want to help Morgana. Giselle? Is this what you meant? You told me you wanted me to save her. It seems like kind of fella who's always fretting about something or other. You don't know how to take it easy, do you? So I guess in a way, that's kind of why you can fight so hard, huh? Alright, you win. I will talk. Anything you wanna know, I will tell you. Thank you very much. But you sit your butt down first. Ah, okay. Okay. Morgana said that? She did. She described her 3 years there as one of the brightest periods of her life. Huh, had you thought? Damn, that's kinda really great to hear. Did she never tell you herself how she felt? She never really made much of an attempt to be part of the group. It was like, she had those colossal walls all around her. I wonder like why Maria is the way she is in the third door. Like, you would think that Morgana curse made her to like want to kill Jacopo because like Morgana wants Jacopo to suffer, right? But ultimately, she's the one who got killed. Why would Morgana's curse lead to Maria's death in Jacopo door then? Yeah, so I always kind of felt like I never knew if I was sticking my nose into far or not, you know. She appreciated what you did and the other woman did for her. After the ride 4 years ago, she ended up in the hands of the slave trader. As she was being transported, she said this with tears in her eyes. I'm sad because I didn't get the chance to show my gratitude to people very dear to me. Well, damn. So is that, you know, absolutely 100% exactly what she said? You're not just pulling it out of your ass, are you? Those were her exact words, yes. As hard as it might believe. It may be to believe. Nah, I believe you. I'm just surprised is all. I mean, just, wow, yeah. If I know that how she felt, maybe I could have been a little more friendlier with her. You weren't friendly with her? Okay. No, especially. I mean, that's not to say I was cold or anything. It just... all the girls kept a bit of distance from her. Not because we didn't like her, because that's what it looked like she wanted. Some distance. None of us were really cut out for the caretaker gig. As much as we would love to be some kinda mother figure for her, we just didn't have it in us. Ow. Sorry. Blech. Who was closest to her? He's dead. Okay. Who? The slave. Huh? What about the slave? There was a young man, a slave, who participated in the revolt at the Lord Manor, who saved Morgana's life. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the guy. He was closest of any of us to her, or at least he gave her the most attention. And he's 6 feet under. That's unfortunate. What can you do? People come and go. That's just the way of things. I thought that maybe if he was still alive, it will improve our chances of saving Morgana. Well, there's no reason to think, because he's dead, so let's find another way. Improve our chances. There's only one way about it. We smash the Lord's fucking skull in and take his key. Yeah, that's not an option. Doing that will not elevate her hatred. Will you be willing to accompany us when we get into the observation tower? Huh? Me? Why? I want you to be there, to say something to her. I will say whenever you want me to say once you've gotten her out of the tower. Don't you think being able to hear her, the voice of someone she cares for when she's finally set free would do more to pull her out of darkness than anything else? That's all the more reason this can be me. Okay. Why not? Like I've been saying, I was never that tight with her. I kept my distance. But you still knew her and she knew you. She told like you said like none of you been really close with her. All of you took distance. And yet Morgana deemed you, all of you, to be like dear to her. So even if you like, you've been like away and just like keeping your distance, you were around, you were like friendly with her. And that's what's important for her. I can't do anything, not with the reasons you've given me for why she's so full of hatred. I know other options though. You know, actually I doubt this will do much in the way of getting rid of her grudge. There is something I was supposed to give her, but never got the chance. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. That's nothing special, just a rinky drink, little necklace. But if you get the chance, would you mind giving it to her? Give it to yourself. If anyone, that should come from you. It's not from me. It was supposed to be from that slave. Oh. Oh. He got it for her as a birthday present. And that was the day the bottle got raided. So yeah, that's the story. Make sure she gets it with you. Okay, I will. Thanks, man. Well, now that's out of the way, I should split. Best of. Jesus, who's here? There you are. Oh, okay. I've been afraid of like we have some kind of like bad person. Jesus. I grew paranoid. You weren't in your room. I was worried sick. What are you two doing here? You are going to talk to the Lord tonight, right? So, there's a chance you might be able to set the Satanists free. No way I'm going to miss that. That's why you're here? That's... and to say goodbye. I want for them to make reparations as soon as the girl's released. Do you feel the same way, Nelly? If Mel tells me he wants to, then I won't stop him. And he was threatened, so it is possible. I don't think there's any need for him to rush to be punished. I don't want to lose my brother. Surely there are other ways he can atone. That's reasonable. I do feel guilty about what he was put through. It's not your fault, what he did. Anyway, I'm really anxious about tonight, but I'm sure it will turn out fine. I'm not so sure, to be honest. You will make it work, won't you, dearest Michelle? I will do my best. Oh, come on, you've got to act confident. Take care of my Mel for me too. He's very fragile, so handle him with care. Like a big old box of china. Okay. Is he really that fragile? Also, what is the box of china? It's not a country, because it's not from the, like, big sea. Because country should be from, like, capital, right? So what's the other name? Like, what is the China means? Other than country? I think it should, like, I think, I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. Maybe it's my lack of, like, English experience, basically. Something, I don't know. As for me, if he looks like he's going to do anything, he shouldn't. Would you stop him for me? I wish I would be there to do it myself, but well, he insists only people directly involved should be there, so I want to respect that. I was never going to allow anyone to get hurt anyway. That's good, thank you. He and the Lord may have caused the girl a great deal of pain, but I still don't want anyone to get hurt. Some people deserve it, and I say let them have it. Now, Maria, don't be like that. You got a weird one, her room is perfect. You let it go around, letting everyone off the hook for everything. And the whole damn world gonna came falling down around you. He did what he did for me though. And the Lord is only in it for his own profit. It seems like it. I think it's the case, but there's still a slim chance that there's something we don't know. Based on the first door, like there was something in Jacopo that was like not entirely his fault. Like that was Maria basically who like been faking like letters and stuff, but it's been Jacopo who basically initiated everything. So it's his fault. Like it's so, god damn it, it's so complicated. Whose fault is this? And what's like his real feelings about this? Much as he says it benefits the city, it comes back around to his own pockets. The Lord's not a bad man though. Yeah, I've heard that thousands times. Not a bad person in your eyes, I know. Yeah. Going back again to Yukimasa thing. Now, can we please try to keep things civil? Yeah, sorry about habit, I know. I took a lot of rot, but I don't really mean half of it. I don't think he's much better than the old Lord though. Oh, wait, what? We have old Lord? Wait, hold on a second. Wait. That was not Jacopo? Wait, what? I'm confused. Wait. Did like maybe father of Jacopo captured Morgana and he's been the lord, and then Jacopo like inherited everything and he's the new lord. Then Jacopo is directly not involved in what happens to Morgana. Like in the past. Present, yeah, sure, like he's like piece of shit. But the past thing, it's not his doing. Wait. What did you just say? He's better than the old... When did the current lord take his place? 4 years ago? Jesus! That's a revelation. What? Morgana was 9 years old. 9 years old when he was at the Lord Manor. 7 years ago. Maria, were you even at the Lord's Manor at any time 7 years ago? Nah, I've never been hired by anyone there. Then when? She didn't have any interaction with the Lord 7 years ago. Now it all makes sense. How did I not consider its possibilities sooner? So she's taking a wrong, like she aimed hatred at the wrong person? I know what kind of man he is, and I know the people he had around him. Maria, is the slave actually dead? Wait, what? Wait. No way! Jacopo is the slave. I think like that's the case. What the? How? How? Just how? What the? What? I cannot process this. Wait, what? They killed the Lord and he took his place? How did she never realize that? And why he's such an ass to her then? If he wanted to save her. Or this is something entirely else. Okay, I will just keep reading because holy Jesus. Also, I should probably end the episode, by the way. What? You'd better have a damn good reason for this. Oh, we are actually the meeting. I came because you said you had something important to discuss. Yeah, it is important. Yeah, it is important. And we're going to have this in the next episode. I need to know. I need to know. Wait, is that like actually possible that the slave is actually Jacopo? Why would he treat her like this then? Why you are such a piece of shit? 4 years ago, when there was a riot. Did you actually survive? Why would you... What is happening? Anyway, that's for the next episode. Oh my god, I'm so hyped up right now. I'm so curious. I'm really curious about this whole situation. That's like one of the biggest plot twists ever. What the fuck? if that's actually true, because I have like just like I don't know, it's just like from the like dialogue, it's just like a conclusion of this, but I don't know if that's actually real or not. We'll see in the next episode. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Jesus. Yeah, leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe, check my Discord and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Yeah, I'm out of words, basically, and I'm waiting for the next one, so hope you're hyped as well. Thank you everyone for being with me. I'll see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.